Hello, this is Sharon. Good morning or good afternoon. And today I'm doing the first page inside. And this one says True Love. And I've made a photo mat that will fit a 4x6 photograph. And I want to put that there. Then I have this stamp. And this one is by Stampedius. And what I did is I stamped it with the Stampin' Up! White craft ink. And then I took my gel pen and I put some red on the groom and some gold on the bride's dress and red on the flowers. And then I cut it out with my Nestabilities. And I'd like to put it here and where I just glued down, let's see, I won't glue it down on the top part so the picture fits in there. And I'm thinking I want to put gold around the edge of this. So I have this ink. And I'll see if this one works. If not, I've got my rub and buff. And I use these little sponges to ink up stuff. So I'm going to use that. This poor thing, I think, needs to be replaced because it's not as bright as it used to be. It's given a hint of gold. Not as much as I'd like, but maybe it's for the best. We'll see what it looks like when I finish. If I want to add the other. I don't know. Yeah, the camera's picking up a little bit of the shimmer. Okay, let's see what that looks like. I don't want to cover up that heart. I just love that heart. And this paper's so pretty. I wonder if I should put around the edge there, maybe. I'll do the rub and buff on that because this is not very bright, but I'll leave that one like it is. And then for the rub and buff I use one of these little makeup sponges. So let me put some of that on here. Oh, I put too much. Either only a little bit comes out or too much comes out. It never goes the way I want it, but oh well. Okay. If you can't tell, I love gold. And I'm so happy she has gold as part of her colors because it makes it nice. Okay. So, let's see how it looks. Put that there. And put this here. And it's got a bit of red ribbon there. And I don't know if I want to put a flower or not because it looks pretty. I could put like a little flower here. Let me see. There is my flowers. Let's get one out. I got these from I Am Roses. And I still have the tag on there. So that's the, I think it's R21 635. These are beautiful. These are one of my favorite ones. I love the shape of the bud in the middle of the flower. So pretty. Okay. I'm getting sick of me saying okay. Turn off the sound and just watch. I'm sorry. I just say it too much. Let me get the paintbrush. So I'm going to twist the edge here. Okay. So let's see. I think that would look pretty. Right at the corner. I put it at the corner, or should I put it there? Maybe with a gold leaf. Let me get a leaf. I've got these Recollection, and these are metallic natural leaves. Don't ask me how to say that one. That must be French. Can't speak French. All I can say is oui oui, bonjour, excusez-moi, and that's it. I took French for 6 weeks in high school. Couldn't stand it. Couldn't do that. Some of the sounds they have in that language. And I switched to Spanish, and I've studied Spanish ever since. I love the Spanish language, and the music, and the culture. And my husband's from El Salvador, so I am totally enmeshed, or how would you say? I've melted into the Hispanic culture. Okay. There it is with a leaf. I think that looks pretty. Maybe I should angle it a little. Let's see. Angle it towards the corner. And then put it there. Maybe I'll put a few little ones that I'll color. So let's see, I've got the little ones that Jeanette sent me, and she bought those, I believe, from Carla's Etsy. So let me get those out. And these are what these look like. Don't look at my legs. I'm wearing shorts. It's too hot. My fat legs. Trying to lose weight little by little. I've got my sugar. I'm diabetic, and my sugar has been very high. And in this week, I've gotten it down. I was in the 200s, and this morning I was only 109. And the goal is to be between 70 and 130. But once I start eating, then it goes up. So I've got to work on the, my dosage in the afternoon or early evening. See if I can get that from not going up so high. Okay, this is tricky how to get them out. Trying to get one out. Come on, how do you get out? It's caught. Oh, it's got paper on it. Ooh, let's see. Here, I got these ones that are open that I used already. Oh no, that's my other one. Okay, let's see. 1 second. I have to figure out how to do this. Don't want to ruin them. Okay, so that paper there is holding them together. How to get it out? I gotta get that paper off. I don't know if it'll just tear off. Let's see. Not me breaking them all. Ah, I can't get it out. Ah, I had one out before. What is wrong? Oh, life is full of complex issues. I was watching that show something Diva, where she came back to life in a different body, and she's a big beautiful woman instead of a skinny model, and she's a lawyer. And yesterday, when they were fighting for two students that wanted to go to the prom, they were same sex, and the other lawyer fighting against it was given all these reasons. And she said, wow, all that creativity that you come up with, couldn't you, and I forget her exact words, but something like, couldn't you use that for something better, like scrapbooking? And I was like, oh yay, scrapbooking. So we're getting popular out there for all us scrapbookers. And even the judge says don't say anything negative about scrapbooking. So that was a good one. I love that show. She is such a good actress. I don't know what her real name is. She's Jane in the show. So how about I'm going to put some red on this one. Now let me get that current spray that I have. So you're supposed to swish it around this way, not shake it up and down. So you swish like this. My things still get clogged. I'm surprised this one doesn't, but a lot of them, they get clogged, and I got to take the whole thing apart, the spray nozzle, and clean it out, and it's a pain, I'll tell you. That's the one thing that once I get through finishing all of these, I'm sticking to that Lindsay gang, because they do not get clogged. But I only have a few, and I can't afford to buy more right now. But as soon as I use up all this, I'm definitely going to get more. Okay, so I've sprayed my flower. You can hardly see it. There it is. There. Oh, I still see a piece of white. Let me get some more spray on that. Oh, I don't want to spray it on my fingers. Okay. Sorry I'm out of frame here. I need a bigger spot to film in. Okay, I've got most. There's a little tiny hint of white, but that's okay. Unless I should spray the bottom there. Okay. Now I gotta dry it. Okay, it's not all the way dry, but good enough just to do my layout here. Okay, so we got this going on here, this here, this here, and that there. And you know, I think that's good enough because the paper is just gorgeous, and I don't want to take away from their photo. I want that to be the central attraction. These are the pens that I use, the gel pens to color on the paper. I have a pile of different ones. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I will put this all together and get it into the book, and then we'll be ready for the next page that coordinates with that. And the next page is, excuse my arm, this one. Isn't that gorgeous? And on this one, I want to do something interactive. So, get ready for some creating. Alright, see you back in part. I've lost track of what part this is. I think this is part 5, and I'll see you in part 6. Okay, see you later. Bye.